Right, hi everyone, another video today talking about the Uniden ubc125xlt scanner, and we're talking about searching. Searching is the art of looking for frequencies of interest. When you're looking for frequencies, you need to have a rough idea. You know, if I was looking for taxis, I would know in the UK the bases transmit around 166, round about that, and the mobiles transmit a certain amount of megahertz higher. So, searching is looking for frequencies. So, to get into search mode, you'd press search. Displays, you can see it's searching round, and when it hits on something, we'll just have to go for interference, you know, where it stops with a bit of noise. But when it stops on something, it will stop for a certain amount of time. You can set that time in the delay. I'll show you that menu in a minute. You can stop it. If I wanted to have a slow look around here, I'll press hold. Just press hold, top left. And I've turned the volume down because I know there's nothing here. It just happens to be noise there or interference, so we won't bother with listening to it. But I've pressed hold till we've stopped here, and then you can have a look around the area. You know, if you found one aircraft there, you might find another one. So that's the searching, and the searching comes into banks. A bank is an upper and lower limit. On this scanner, you've got 10 banks. I think it's 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Put the 6 in. 9, 0. Yeah, you've got 8 banks. Now, each of these banks, you can change the upper and lower limit, so it's quite handy. You can make your own ones up, other than the ones that come in the radio. So, and the menu associated with searching is in the same place as normal, function and enter. So wherever we were, let's go back to what frequency we were on. We were on 40.780 megahertz, 40 megahertz, 0.780. So if that was, if that stopped on something interesting, I wanted to record it, save it, function, enter, and I could click save frequency, and the frequency is already filled out, and the channel, it just happens to be on 500. I could change the channel with a clicker on the top. So I could put it in 494, for example, and it's asking me at the bottom yes or no, do I want to put it in memory? So I'll say yes, so yes. So that should have gone in. Let's have a look at 494. So I'll put it in scan mode, because that's for channels, and press hold, and I'll look for 494. Yep, so 494 has gone in. Now, so let's have a closer look at that menu of interesting items. So we're in search, only, you know, the search mode menu will only work from in search mode. Function, enter. And what are the options we've got? We've got save frequency, which we've done. Program limits, where you can set your own upper and lower limit. Let's have a look in there. So which search bank do we want to mess up? So search bank 10, that's 8900. I never find anything up there. Lower 806. So let's go for, we'll look from 810 to 812. So lower 8. How do we enter it? Press enter, I guess. So lowers 810, upper go to 812. So that's now set. Upper is 812, lower is 800. So if I now, that was 0, wasn't it? That's 0. Search band 0, 0. So search. Let's take these other ones away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's now searching in the predefined, in the user defined search band. So that's searching. And if anything comes up, like I said before, press hold. So if it stopped there. Now you can just press enter on its own, I believe. And I've got the choice to save that channel on that frequency on whatever channel I'm on. So I could do that and it would go in. So let's try and find some other things to do with search mode. So search mode. When you're searching, you can put the priority on, like before. Function priority. That will give it priority to certain channels that or a certain channel that you flagged with the priority marker. It's just a channel you program and a little P comes on the display. Very rarely use that. It's not like I've got so much activity I need to know what's going on, lots of different ones. Get very little activity here. So that's priority. You can turn the beep on and off, function beep. I'm viewing this behind a phone, by the way. That's step. That's step. So we did that in another video. Function step. And in this band, it only gives you the possibilities that will actually work. It won't give you the 8.33 like the air band. It only gives you the ones that it knows are relevant. So you can change the step, press the dot to come back out. I can turn the beep on and off with function and beep on 7. So if I paused it, you can also change it from FM to AM. There's not going to be much need to do that nowadays. Can't remember the last time I heard something that was on AM other than aircraft. Fire brigade used to be on AM, but they've all gone digital. So if you did find something, or definitely on CB you would, or amateur radio, on there we're allowed to use AM, FM, sideband. So there it is, mod, MOD, modulation, function 9. Function 9. So it's on FM. How does this work? I'm trying to come out this menu. just turn it off. I'm not wasting time on the video. So FM, it's on FM, function 9. It's now changed to AM, so it alternates it. I can't see the display properly because I'm sitting behind a phone, you see. That's my excuse. So that's about searching, changes modes, programming a frequency into a memory. You can also lock the keypad with function and keypad button there on lockout. There's one other thing which is, it could be handy. It's called service search. Service search cannot, the parameters, the upper and lower limits cannot be changed. They're set by the region you're in. So function and service search. So you've got 10 bands, 1, 2, 3, 4's on, 5, 6, 7, 8, it only goes up to 7. So 5 is aircraft, 6 is CB. So it's a nice quick way for just searching aircraft, or searching aircraft and CB, or you can have any combination of these bands, but you can't really alter them. Press hold. But you can, there is another menu in here which is just tailored for the service search. I found this the other day. Function, enter. See, on this one we don't get the option to alter the upper and lower limit, so it's just like the other one. There's not many options, but that's for the service search. So we'll go back to the normal search, and I'll just go through the rest of the stuff in the menu. Function, enter. So this is the search menu. So whatever frequency we were on, you could save that in a memory channel, keep it. I've showed you how to program the limits. You can set a delay. If you set a delay, 5 seconds, I think that's the longest, yeah. Set it to 5 seconds, enter. So if I'm searching now, I should have a delay. I haven't got one. Function, enter. Perhaps it's not listed, but that's how you set the delay. Next item on the menu, setting tones. You know, you really don't need to worry about that unless you're listening to ham radio or taxis. I mean, I'm a ham radio operator. I've never needed to use one on a scanner. I can normally hear everything anyway. Set modulation, that's, you can do it individually for each band. So for anything between 800 and 900, press enter. I could change it to AM. I don't want to do that because that would be wrong. So you can set modulation, set the step, we know all about that, we've covered that. You could go in and choose a different step rate. Review lockouts. Yeah, this is another big subject. When searching, this is a good job. I remembered that actually. This is a very good feature. So I'm trying to find something that will stop on loads of noise and interference and stuff that is not good. and there's a way of bypassing any interference. So look, it stopped on something there, 234,750. That's very annoying. You know, if I turn the volume up, that would be crackling. If I press lockout once, that will temporarily lock it out. So when I go past it again, there's another one there. Lock that out, temporary. Tap it once while it's searching, we'll do a temporary lockout. So look, we're not stopping on that other noise. So what I do when I get a new scanner, I go through all the bands and I lock out all my local interference so that next time I do a search it's not so noisy. So I'm searching away. If you find something, you tap it once and that'll do a temporary lockout. Temporary would just lock it out for that session. I'll just stop it there. Now you've also got the permanent lockout. So you press it once, it's temporary. Press it again, I've cancelled that. Temporary, locked out. Right, press it twice quickly and you get the option to lock something out indefinitely. So you can do a temporary, a permanent lock, and you can reverse it. Cycle through all them options on button lockout. And if you wanted to get them all back again, this is what I would lead into. Function, enter. You can review the lockouts. You can review them one at a time with the review frequency lockouts. Or you can unlock them all in one go. So that's about it for lockouts, and that's it for that menu there. So I'm just having a very quick thing if there's anything we've missed. I think you can, if you press function and power, you can turn the you got the backlight menu. That's not on not to do with search, but we might as well just go through that. You can set the backlight. I've got it always on. Set the contrast. Choose the one you like. Press enter. Set the charge time. With the default batteries, it's 14 hours. With the batteries you get with the radio, it should be set on 14 hours. So a bit of a long one this time, guys, so